Welcome.
Welcome.
Popcorn. Popcorn without popcorn, just
I got soda.
You got soda.
It's good enough.
Man, I don't even have soda. It's like I've always had at least that.
Yeah.
It's like budget cuts.
Damn budget cuts.
We lost our $5 budget this month.
Yeah.
For popcorn and soda.
The microwave broke. We don't have the money to fix it. So summertime.
Summertime and living's easy.
Yeah. And the movies are out.
Movies are out. Big old blockbusters. We've seen one of them. I've seen a couple.
Okay.
Did you see Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, we saw
together,
that.
Oh yeah, we saw that together.
I make such a big impression.
I know.
On
We
you.
always. I was sort of just focused singularly on its horribleness. Whatever.
It really wasn't that good.
No.
I had pretty much any comic movie I will see.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
And that one, it didn't get good reviews, and I had to agree. I saw one review, I think, in the Post that said it was kind of all over the place plot-wise. I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
And I guess they're trying to continue it into the next one. But in the previews they show the Rhino, they show the Green Goblin. So you think this whole movie has all these villains he's fighting? No, they just bring a few of them in right at the end and almost create a whole new movie.
Right. Set up the next movie or something.
Yeah,
like,
which I guess is what they're doing.
Next one's gonna be really good.
Right.
I hate that. I mean, I guess you sometimes see that with a second film in a trilogy, that it's sort of there's a bit of a cliffhanger aspect, but you're right, it's like sort of like the movie finished because Electro's really the main villain, sort of finished, and then it's like, and then Green Goblin comes in, and then it's like, oh, and then there's one more chapter left in this, and apparently even then it was like 2 hours and 20 minutes, and they cut out like Mary Jane Watson's part. She was supposed to be in it. So, but I mean, I will say, if you're a fan of the comic book, I thought the whole Gwen Stacy storyline, at least how that was all completed, I thought that was well done. It's sort of, they were true to I was kind of watching that going, wow, they really going to do what had happened in the comic books, and they did it. So that was good. And there was a few decent effects with Electro. I don't know, it's all pretty CGI, but I guess even Spider-Man is just CGI guy flying through the air kind of thing. But so some of the spectacle I was into, but yeah, overall I just couldn't. And by the way, we were talking about how the score is kind of goofy at parts. So yeah, it was like Hans Zimmer. That's normal. He does a lot of he does the Batman movies or whatever. But then they had like Hans Zimmer, Pharrell, and some other weirdo. It's like these three do not really belong together.
And just what struck me was a lot of the music they'd play during the action scenes just was very cliched, like I don't know, like feel good, like dun dun dun,
very swelling kind of.
So like I don't know, I mean, that wasn't to me a huge deal, but I did have that thought during the movie, like, this music's terrible.
And there was this one weird part where it was sort of like the music combined with like some weird like voice effects too, as if you were hearing kind of Electro's inner monologues, like, they're all against you.
Right.
He wasn't saying it though, so presumably that was his thoughts, but it was blending in with the music, and you're like, what in the heck? Is this Pharrell?
Yeah, probably.
He doesn't sound happy anymore.
His big hat.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know. Jamie Foxx, I think, has been great in other things like Ray and a few other Collateral, but here I don't know. Him doing his little nerd, here's my little parody of a nerd kind of thing. It's got 18 pens coming out of his pocket and everything. And it's just
his hair's all
the hair was
matted down, like, I don't know.
Goofy. So
yeah.
Well, let's go to a better comic book movie, X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Yep. You
want to hear my Craig Ferguson joke?
Yeah.
He's like, on Hollywood Boulevard, you can find some X-Men because tell them I sent you and I'll show you their Cyclops.
Oh my God.
I know. There's your late night joke for the day. But this was much better than that. And really, I think it's, this and the Spider-Man and Captain America, I think this is the best. I will say I was a little tired when I watched it, so I'm not sure I was able to fully appreciate it, but it just really, I couldn't really, if there was anything wrong with it, I couldn't really see what would be wrong with it. It just had some, really good story. You want to tell them a little bit about the story, or do you care? They can figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Well,
No, it's a little convoluted.
Time travel.
I mean, if you're familiar with the comic books, which a lot of people seeing this probably aren't, but time travel thing, there's a war in the future, and basically it's a post-apocalyptic scene where these Sentinel robots they were initially created to kill mutants, but then they went on to kill people, and so they've taken over the world, kind of like a Terminator kind of feel.
Matrix or something.
Right.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly.
And so there are some mutants still out there, like Xavier, Wolverine. They're all Wolverine. Yeah. And so they're out there kind of, fighting these things, trying to run from them every time they get caught. And so they send Wolverine back in time, his consciousness back into his old body, so he can go back and try to stop the event that set all of these future events into motion.
You nailed it. Yeah. So, and then, you have the whole thing of them. And by the way, this is based, there was a comic book, a graphic novel, I think, called Days of Future Past. So they changed some things around. In the comic book, it was like Kitty Pryde, who actually went back into the past. And here they just sort of make her the vehicle to be able to transfer consciousness, which is...
I didn't know that was one of her powers either. I thought it was her, she just walked through walls.
It's not in the comic books, And even the whole, she goes through walls, and that's about it. So I guess you could say, well, it's the power to phase through things. Yeah. So maybe she somehow, in the future developed the power to phase through time as well as space or whatever. When you start doing this whole consciousness thing, to me, that was slightly wonky. It's like, does this thing where she puts her hands around you and transfers your consciousness back. So it's a little goofy, but I think obviously Hugh Jackman, if you're gonna have somebody travel back in time, it's like he's going to be a central thing to the whole past. And they brought in the cast of X-Men First Class, which is kind of cool. In fact, really, in the credits, they listed they put little clips from there's been 7 X-Men movies. They had little clips from all of them, so I thought that was interesting. But if you like the X-Men First Class, the people who play young Xavier, young Magneto, young Mystique, they're all back. Jennifer Lawrence, of course.
And that's the one thing I was saying is that I appreciate it when a film franchise that's had several in it can keep all of the same actors.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's a huge deal, but like in the Avengers, it really bugs me how in the second Hulk they had, what's his name?
Yeah.
God, how am I forgetting his name?
The second Hulk. Oh, yeah, Edward Norton.
Edward Norton. Right. And then the Avengers comes around and they replace him with Mark Ruggero or Ruffalo or whatever his name is.
Mark Ruffalo. So that's three different guys who played the Hulk. Because Eric Bana was him in the first,
And so to me, it's nice to keep all of these people. I mean, come on, it's money. How are you going to turn down money to be in a damn movie?
Well, I think sometimes it's the whole question, too, of... there's the money factor, but there's also the scheduling thing too. I'm a little surprised that they were able to get Jennifer Lawrence to play as big a role as she did. I thought, well, they'll have her in a few scenes, but she really became central to the plot, and so it's it's great to you think, she's making Hunger Games movies 24/7 or something, but. They got her in there. They couldn't get Rebecca Romijn Stamos, but
that's what I was saying. Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I guess they didn't really have her in the future anyway. So
she had to be free. Come on. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's sort of I guess you could find a way to kind of shoehorn her in there somewhere. In the previous movie, it was in First Class. She made that brief appearance where it was sort of I'm going to envision myself older. I'm like, what did she do? Flip through a Victoria's Secret thing and go, I want to look like her someday.
Well, by the way, which Mystique do you like better, Lawrence or Stamos?
I don't know. I mean, she was. I guess I don't know. For some reason, Stamos maybe just the whole. I don't know, way she moved or something. Or I think it was interesting that I think the way they did her makeup when they did her movies, it was a slightly lighter blue. I'm not sure I liked the kind of more, I don't know, darker blue or whatever that Jennifer Lawrence had. But and I don't know, maybe just something about her better fighting style or something. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure Jennifer Lawrence trains like it. Do you like Lawrence better? Or?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I like them both. I mean, I do like Jennifer Lawrence, but I think I got to go with Romijn Stamos.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was kind of cool. I don't know if you remember, some reason it's stuck in my head, but that one part where young Mystique or whatever, she puts her foot up against some guy's neck, like he's pinned to the wall. That's a move right out of one of those earlier movies, I think. First or second one. So some cool. So I don't know. There was just the one thing. Yeah, when she would do her fight thing, I don't know if it's just again different choreographer or something. Some of that stuff it was a little hard to follow, the whole swirling around kind of thing. I just feel like maybe the fights were those kind of hand-to-hand fights were better in the earlier movies, but everything else is, I mean, Magneto lifting up a freaking
RFK Stadium.
RFK Stadium.
Yeah,
there you
which
go.
I mean, that they could really do that in real life because no one's using that place.
There
Just
you
sits
go.
there.
I like what's the deal though? It's like, I'm going to be so intimidating. I'm going to drop a stadium around you. Take that around the White House, right? That's just weird spectacle, I guess.
Right. I guess. Yeah. I mean,
unless you're going to use it as some weird fort or something like that.
yeah. I mean, where the plane? They could have brought in planes and
exactly.
blow them up, right? I guess they're metal, so he could control them. But also, one of the scenes I thought was an awesome scene was the Quicksilver scene in the kitchen of the Pentagon.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Great stuff. The kitchen, and then are they still in the kitchen? You mean the whole thing where it's like what, time in a bottle kind of thing? That song?
Yeah. So they're breaking out Magneto, and they get confronted in the kitchen by guards, and Quicksilver, starts flying around the room, but it's all in slow motion, so everyone else is like stopped, and he's doing little things to him, moving their guns slightly this way, moving the bullets.
It's so funny because when people first saw his outfit, they're like, that's a stupid, he looks dumb. I mean, they didn't get the whole idea, I guess, that he was in the 70s, so he was wearing kind of a weird flamboyant style. But, people were really skeptical that would be a good character. It's like, even though he wasn't in much of the movie, he had kind of one of the best scenes, It was really, really good
cool.
stuff. Yeah.
I'd like to see more of him. But
Me too. More Quicksilver.
Well, maybe in Apocalypse he'll be there. I don't know. There is another one, so stay after the credits for like a 10-second long scene if you want to commit your time there.
I wonder how much money they spend on those little scenes. I guess but it's and then I like how they made little nods to the idea that Magneto is Quicksilver's father.
Which, as we've discussed, I think previously on the show, they can't come out and say that because of contractual obligations.
Right.
Because some other company owns the Avengers franchise, and some other company has the rights to the X-Men. Even though in the comics that is the case, that Magneto's the father of Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, who didn't make an appearance in the film, but.
I think, didn't his mom have a little girl or whatever or something?
Yeah, she may have, right.
She should have had her do some weird little,
They should have,
spell So good stuff. And I saw Neighbors. I highly recommend that if you're into the R-rated comedies. It's so weird because it's like, I feel like saying that that's a hard R movie, but it's like, I think they showed kind of the hardest. Well, there's one scene that's slightly graphic, I guess, just involving a little bit of female nudity, but it's kind of weird, hard to describe. But they had the whole thing in the commercial about the baby, picking up a used condom or whatever. They're
I don't remember that.
They rush him off to the emergency room. So you know when you're getting into with a Seth Rogen type flick. But if you're into that kind of humor, I thought it was pretty well done. I think they did. They didn't just make it. Like, this isn't like, I mean, Superbad's awesome, but they had a little bit more depth to it. And Zac Efron actually was kind of funny, which I was like, how is he funny? He's too pretty to be funny.
And I last night caught a sneak preview of A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about that.
It's pretty good. If you're bored, don't have much to do, go see it. It's one of those, you could probably wait to DVD for. It was funny. It definitely, I would say it's also a hard R with some graphic sexual jokes. Also, there's some kind of, edgy race-related jokes. And there was one that, was pretty offensive, I think. And it wasn't just a joke, but some images they showed. It was basically this game at the fair, like one of those shooting games where you shoot at the things moving, but the theme of the game was escaped slave or something like that. And some of the images they had on it were pretty bad.
Wow. Spike Lee's not going to be happy.
No. Also a couple of surprise guest appearances. One of them, which was in the trailer, so I don't think we're blowing anything. Doc from, Christopher Lloyd, Doc from Back to the Future makes an appearance, and also another actor at the very end will make an appearance who was in a recent kind of big Western type of movie that was pretty damn good. You want me just to tell you?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Spoiler alert. It's Jamie Foxx.
And
it kind of looks like it's Django, but I don't know. But, he's like in the very last scene he shows up. And,
I should have thought of that. It's like the big Westerns come out. Huh. Well,
so it was funny. I mean, look, it's, groundbreaking film, though, but it's gave you some laughs, and there's some funny scene. You know, Sarah Silverman plays a pretty funny role as a prostitute. And there's this whole thing where like she's like, you know, has this boyfriend, and they're like, and he keeps saying like, you know, I want to have sex. Oh, we have to wait till we're married. But then she'll run upstairs and see her client. You know,
that's just my job.
Yeah.
Right?
So, yeah, pretty raunchy stuff. I mean, I guess you'd probably expect that from Seth MacFarlane since he's the main character. But it's worth seeing.
Have you ever seen Blazing Saddles?
Yeah.
Is that a good movie?
Sure, yeah. Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
I somehow have not seen that one.
Really?
Freaking John Rooney talks about it all the time when he talks about, you know, does the games. It's like, oh, yeah, by the way, it's the whatever.
That's kind of, I mean, that was edgy for its time. And, you know, I think someone was saying, well, today we couldn't make a movie like that. But you made A Million Ways to Die in the West, so I think you
exactly.
could, you know?
That's what I felt like that was kind of their way of doing that kind of thing.
Right.
You know, so. We didn't get to see Godzilla.
No,
Damn it.
I want to see it.
Yeah. But
oh, we do have a movie.
We have a movie coming up later.
The same
complete rip-off of old Godzilla.
So. Also, we need to talk about something else.
Okay.
The fact that Jack is back.
Jack is back.
Have you been watching it?
I have been watching it. Yeah.
What is it? Live Another Day?
So I forgot. Did you watch the whole 24 series before? Okay, yeah.
Now, granted, a lot of it I can't remember what the hell happened.
Exactly. I love how they keep referring to things.
Yeah,
about
right.
Killing some Russians or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't remember that. I was going on Wikipedia trying to find the plot point there, and I couldn't find it.
No clue. I'm like, they didn't even give us like previously.
Yeah.
Here's Jack shooting some Russians. Yeah, they even said like in the last episode, I did kill those people. You know.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the old bring back?
It's good. Yeah. God, doesn't everyone look so old though?
Yeah.
And again, I know I'm old. I'm older than I was when it started too. So I'm, I look in the mirror.
So much better hunting terror.
I know, yeah. It's like Jack see all his wrinkles, like, and Chloe looks old.
Maybe
They're all
Chloe's covering up some wrinkles with her whacked
with
out
the goth thing, going on. Yeah. President Heller. I mean, like going senile.
And he's William Devane, so you don't even really necessarily notice how old he got. We're like, well, we got to make him seem old. Let's give him Alzheimer's or something. Yeah, it's weird. I was even like, Kim Raver plays the wife of, the daughter of Heller. I can't remember her name. And she was Jack's love interest. That much I remember. They were tied. I guess I didn't remember that they had this kind of weird ultimate connection, because it seemed like when there were like 2 more seasons after that, we never saw her again. But anyway, so I was noticing she's got some extra wrinkles and such. I'm like, man, how many years has this been? You know, but
I know
it was a few, and of course with Jack Bauer. I mean, that guy, he should have wrinkles. He has like scars all over his face.
Right.
I guess I feel like it's watchable, but so far I'm not really feeling the urgency or whatever. And maybe it's just the whole that the big super menace is the drones. Like that's one thing. They did have drones in the last season or so, but it was just surveillance drones. They were kind of floating this idea of that surveillance drones are used in America to kind of get intel or whatever. Here, the big threat though is of course like Predator type drones, attacking, and they finally had an attack scene in the last one. But again, that's just, oh boy, a house blew up, and they got most of the people. I love how that's really distracting though when you have those SWAT teams or whoever break into the place, and it's like all the principal actors, they're the only ones without a helmet on or anything. Like they've got the vest and everything. I was like, well, maybe they didn't have a helmet for them, but they had a vest and everything. Yeah. So, and it's not just that. We got to see pretty boy Benjamin Bratt. We can't cover up that pretty face. But then they're also leading the charge. If you don't have the helmet, maybe stay behind and let somebody else lead the charge into the thing. So that was a little good. But I mean, there's been moments where I've been kind of into it. I really thought the first episode, they had some really interesting, like they had a guy get out like a rocket launcher or some, RPG, whatever, and just blew a hole through like the CIA kind of thing. I thought that was cool, but seemed like they kind of went back to pretty quickly. Like it seemed almost like we're getting filler stuff until some big, things to come. And there was like a whole episode where Jack's sitting at a computer. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, when he's uploading.
So, but I feel like, okay, it's something to watch, and it's the summer, so again.
Yeah, it's something.
Stuff to watch.
And, I mean, obviously there are reoccurring themes in all of the seasons of 24, where Jack, no one trusts him and he's the terrorist, but really he's fighting for the country and doing it doing it the way that you have to do it to get it done. You can't follow the rules.
It's like the torture scenes coming up, and then actually they did show something where it looked like it's, but it's. I feel like they need to hopefully something new kind of be injected into. I'm not really with things like the subplots of Heller's whatever dementia, and that to me that was like they made a big thing like, oh my God, he's gonna go before the British Parliament, they'll eat him alive, and then they sort of cut to him giving a nice speech or whatever, and nobody's interrupting him.
Well, there was a scene before that.
Yeah, they did yell at him for a little bit, right? But then it looked like he was freaking out, like, oh my God. And then the next thing in the next episode, it was sort of like was there a line we missed where he said, okay, you can yell at me all you want, but please can I speak for 5 minutes without you British alien? I don't know. It's, I don't know. They have to create that little drama. It can't just all be Jack running around the whole city and everything. It is a little weird though. It's just like, I don't know, and the whole thing with Chloe and that weird WikiLeaks type group. I mean, what is that? The one dude said he loved her. I'm like, oh, so they're a couple, I guess. I don't know. So maybe it'll all come together a lot more in the episodes to come. But one thing's for sure, that Game of Thrones broad, she's got a diet. She's pretty vicious.
She is. I mean, cutting off her own daughter's finger.
Yeah. But boy, that girl's brainwashed.
Yeah, right.
So anything else going on in the culture? Anything to say about the Cardinals or anything? Or just, I guess they're getting on the stick lately, huh? Good? Yeah.
They're doing better. They're still in second place, but now they're close. Last night I think I don't know if the Brewers lost. They were down, so maybe the Cards are only 1.5 out now. I don't know.
You following the NBA with any interest or?
No, I mean I'll look here and there. I don't really follow it. Yeah. It's okay. But if we had a team in St. Louis, I'd be more into it.
Right.
But since we don't, it's hard to get into it.
It's just going to be the Heat again, isn't it?
It will be. Three-peat. This will be the next great team that people remember in history, like with the Bulls, the Lakers, Celtics, and this Heat team. I mean, they're pretty damn good. So. Yeah. But when you sign the two or three of the best players in the game, you better be good. If you're not, there's a problem.
Right.
So, I mean, they have other good guys too, but obviously you have LeBron and Dwayne Wade right there.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I love how it's sort of like, I don't know, I guess it's not enough to talk about the NBA because I listen to the ESPN radio and this is like daily updates still on this Donald Sterling thing.
Oh, I'm so sick of that. ESPN radio is the master of talking about the same like 3 things all day.
Exactly.
And I get like radio that's the way it is. I mean, most people aren't listening to radio all day. They're just listening to 30 minutes here in the car, an hour there.
Right.
But if you ever sit there and like when I went to New Orleans a few weeks back, we on 10-hour drive, my buddy keeps putting it on ESPN radio all day, and I'm like, even when they switch hosts, it's the same thing. Like, we don't need to listen to another rehash of Donald Sterling.
And then they're really reaching. I mean, sometimes those 3 stories, like one of them is just like, Mark Cuban, who cares?
Right.
He says some weird quote too. It's just like, please, oh well. Well, I guess we better get to the big turtle movie.
Yeah, we should.
So this is a real gem here for you folks. Gamera the Invincible.
Gamera's hardcore.
He's hardcore. He's got weird like repulsor jets that are part of his turtle outfit, or I don't know. It's just
you see his offspring all over the roads now. They're all trying to cross the highway.
Exactly.
Like on 21 when you get closer to the college, the part that has like the big old median in the middle, and this turtle's like going that way. Like I guess you can't see more than 2 inches in front of your face because you're risking your life. You're going to make it all the way out there, and then you're not going to be able to go anywhere. You have to turn right back around and come back over the 2 lanes of highway.
What is the thought process like? And then it's like, what do? Do they like go along the thing thinking this is going to end eventually? That's awesome. I've never seen one go up against the median or whatever.
Yeah, you'll see them. I mean, obviously farther down 21 or up north, there's the grass, so maybe they can get in there and then maybe make it all the way across. But that's not a winning battle right down there.
Oh, man.
You're supposed. They say if you can and it's safe, you should stop and pick them up. And move them. Like, I'm not doing that on the highway though.
No freaking way.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm not doing it on a regular residential street.
Maybe if I'm walking down the sidewalk,
if
I'll do it. But I'm not going to stop my car.
If I'm walking down the sidewalk and it's not too far away, if it's like right in front of me, I'll be like, okay. Oh, yeah. But yeah, the other thing Gamera has a problem with is he's got that whole bottom teeth that are like jutting outside of his. That's when you know you've really suffered some radiation thing, when your teeth are growing outside of your mouth.
You need to go to the orthodontist.
Exactly.
But it's not going to happen.
So. Oh, well, stick around, folks, for Gamera the Invincible.
A ship gropes through the ice fields of the Arctic. The expedition, with American and Canadian cooperation, seeks an open water route across the top of the continent, Henry Hudson's fabled Northwest Passage. There are no fables in the objective of Dr. A.G. Hidaka, the expedition zoologist. Ashore with two companions to survey the life of the region, they approach an Eskimo village, innocently unaware of the fabulous experiences ahead of them.
I'd hate to live in cold like this all the time.
These people have developed special adaptations, Mr. Ayagi.
Uh-huh. Well, I hope my cameras don't freeze.
Welcome. Welcome. We have heard of your expedition, Doctor. Welcome to Okolud. Welcome.
Look! I think that those planes up there would make an interesting picture, Mr. Ayagi.
Russian?
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
What are Russian jets doing here? The border is almost 1,000 miles to the west. I hope the shore party returns soon, sir. I don't like the looks of things.
Have the ice conditions changed?
No, sir, just a feeling. Planes. There they are, about the port beam.
I'll notify air defense.
Did I hear my name mentioned?
You did. Susan, we know you've marked yourself no trespassing, but you shouldn't stop a guy for trying. Maybe it's cold outside.
It's right, gorgeous. You gotta thaw out. Now, there's a South Sea Island picture at the rec hall tonight. Tropical shadows, dulcet sea ripples, muted mandolins, and me. With popcorn yet. Would you do me the honor?
Maybe. If you keep your buttery claws to yourself, remember that airmen don't drool. They obey.
Excuse me, Captain.
Yes, sir, General.
Yes.
Make it fast, Hopkins.
This just came in.
Thank you.
What is it, Captain?
General, I thought you better see these reports. They just came in, sir.
Has this been confirmed?
Yes, sir. We just intercepted a message from the Japanese explorer ship Chitoromaru.
Thank you, Captain.
What is it? What's wrong?
4 UFOs headed toward our missile sites.
Lovell, I want direct contact with air defense immediately.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, have there been similar reports from other command posts?
No, sir.
Well, ride herd.
Yes, sir.
Clark,
Yes, sir.
I want you to get me General Arnold in Washington pronto.
Right away.
General, we made contact with air defense.
This is General O'Neill. Do you read me?
Yes, sir. This is Hawk Leader Foster. Affirmative.
Foster, 4 unknowns have been traced to your area. Altitude 4,000 feet, flying north-northeast. A latitude of 84.27. East longitude 176.58. You will intercept and conduct them to base. If they resist, you will use plan Skylark and destroy.
Roger.
Captain, what is it? Russian planes are now Americans. Trouble, huh?
Real trouble, yes.
Well, Simpson?
Still no reports of unknown from our other command posts, sir.
Could be their planes have flown off course, General. It's happened before.
Perhaps.
Washington, sir? The White House?
Mr. President, he was General Arnold when the...
No need to explain it, Lieutenant. O'Neill speaking. Yes, Mr. President. Yes, sir, that's exactly the way it is. No, sir, only if the unknowns resist. Yes, sir, I quite agree with you. Yes, sir, I will call you directly. Red alert.
Hawk leader, bogey's dead ahead. Identify. Identify. What is your nationality and flight plan? If you do not acknowledge, we will open fire. Identify. Identify. Answer immediately. What is your nationality and flight plan? All planes, clear for action. Fire!
Only a nuclear bomb could cause a blast like that.
You're right. It was one of those jets we saw. And here I stand staring at that cloud when I ought to be taking a shot at the year. A great news photographer I am.
Yes. Do you realize what would happen, though, should that cloud come toward us?
Low megaton atomic bomb has exploded. Latitude 78.97, longitude 86.32. The other bogey's now headed toward the Siberian border, awaiting further orders.
Thank you, Sergeant. Lovell, tell Foster to recon and photograph the destruction. The other interceptors are to pursue the enemy.
Yes, sir. Still no reports from Strategic Command. It appears to be a single incident.
Do you regard a nuclear explosion as a single incident, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir. No, sir. Excuse me, sir. General, air defense reports the Japanese ship Chitoromaru and the surrounding Eskimo villages are beyond fallout.
Well, thank God for that. Try and raise the Chitta tomorrow. I want to speak to the captain.
Yes, sir.
General, may I ask how serious you think this is?
Well, there's no point in guessing. We'll have to play it by ear, whatever happens. No, Mr. President. I am aware of the need for restraint, sir. Yes, sir, we'll stay on red alert until we receive further orders. Goodbye, sir. Well, the Russians insist their planes flew off course accidentally. Electronic interference.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I mean, they couldn't have mistaken the area. I bet they were photographing our missile locations.
Oh, one plane maybe, Lieutenant, but not 4. No, headquarters believes they did fly off course accidentally, then realized what had happened and fired on our planes in order not to be forced down. Oh, our boys have done it on occasion, Lieutenant. We all know that. Clark.
Yes, sir.
You had any luck in raising that Japanese ship?
No, sir. No air defense since you ordered them back. Our communication system is blacked out.
The explosion, sir?
It's unlikely. There must be something else causing the interference. Keep on trying, Clark.
Yes, sir.
This just doesn't make sense. Lovell, get more interceptors up there. I want to find out what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Sergeant Embers.
Yes, General?
Would you give me a cup of coffee, please? Black, no sugar. And you better make another pot. It looks like a long day.
Yes, sir.
What's the matter, Hugo?
I don't know, Doctor. I can't reach the ship. Or anyone else. I can't get anything but static.
Interference from the bomb, Doctor? I would imagine so. We'd better start back at once. Right. Goodbye, Chief. Thank you. Goodbye.
Wait, please, Dr. Hidaka. You look. You take his very old stone about Cloud of Death.
It's a primitive carving of a proto-Chelonian.
A what?
An ancestral turtle, like the leatherback.
Tell me, Chief, is there a legend connected with this?
Yes. Old story of death and evil things that happen. Of Gamera.
Gamera, you call it? This Gamera is obviously an object of terror.
There's a peculiar pattern in the background. Looks almost like waves, doesn't it?
Let's ask the Chief. Is that what they are?
I do not know. Only that it is evil and very frightening.
I see. I have a feeling that this is something very significant.
And that pattern symbolic of something else?
Yes, I believe it is. This is not the usual way that Eskimos depict the sea.
But what else could it be? I mean, turtles live in water, so that would make sense.
Well, perhaps you are right. Still, I think there's much more to this than meets the eye.
The cloud is spreading. But why should any of those planes be carrying an atomic bomb? They don't trust each other. That's why they stay on the alert. Look there.
Abandon ship! All hands, abandon ship! Any luck?
No, sir. All frequencies appear to be jammed.
Then forget it. Abandon ship! Abandon ship! Quick, get out of here! Are you insane? Clear the bridge! Abandon ship! Forget the hell! Get out of here! Hurry!
Turkey, keep going. Hurry!
General O'Neill. We've been able to contact Captain Foster, sir. He reports the Chitteramaro destroyed. All that remains is a huge crack in the ice and debris.
What?
No sign of survivors, sir.
Now, Foster said that ship was beyond the area of the explosion. Now, what happened?
Well, sir, I don't exactly know how to explain his report. It's just that, well, sir, he says...
All right, Lovell, this is no time to get tongue-tied. Now, let's hear it.
Captain Foster insists that after he was separated from his group, he saw a giant turtle walking away from the area where the Chitteramaro was last sighted. A huge creature, 150, maybe 200 feet tall. He circled the area to take another look, but it was gone, as if it had flown away. Well, now that's what he says, sir.
The captain's kidding. A giant turtle? He must have been working too hard. That's one we haven't heard before.
All right, Sergeant, get back to your duties.
Yes, sir.
Now, look, Lovell, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but we're going to find out. Now, I want a full report on this hallucination, and I also want a helicopter over that disaster area to see if there are any survivors. Maybe some people ashore and whatever happened. Sergeant Embers.
Yes, sir.
I want you to contact General Yarasaka in Tokyo. Now, inform him of what has happened, that we're doing all possible to rescue survivors. Also, General Arnold in Washington. Tell him it is absolutely imperative that he meet me. Coded instructions will follow.
Yes, sir.
A giant turtle.
And now, back to the second half of the discussion and your host, Mr. Standish.
I'm very happy. Hello, I'm J.T. Standish, along with my guests, the noted zoologist, Dr. Emeric Contraire, author of The Factual Basis of Legends, and on my right, this network's genial science editor, author of such books as Non-Science or Nonsense, Jules Manning. Our subject, the giant turtle Gamera, certainly one of the most controversial subjects of our time. Dr. Contraire, earlier in our program, you stated the belief that Gamera could, in fact, exist, while Mr. Manning disagreed rather vigorously.
And I still do. This theory of Dr. Hidaka's is pure science fiction, a figment of an unbridled imagination.
Mr. Manning, any theory, until proven, appears unbelievable to the ignorant. Dr. Hidaka's conclusions are based upon a life study. Now, let me restate that turtles, porpoises, or scientifically, colonians, appear constantly in the most ancient texts. For example, the Greek Terebulea mythology that lived in fire, and also the Pyrobola of Pliny.
What are you trying to prove, Doctor?
That to a scholar, there is more than just a casual basis for Dr. Hidaka's conclusions. We know for a fact that a mere 1,000,000 years ago or so, the gigantic Kalasakalis Atlas plodded over the hills of northern India, the largest turtle ever known, a link to the more distant past. Now, how gigantic were turtles 100 million years ago, or even 200 million years ago?
I'd like to discuss the conflicting newspaper reports.
So you and the eminent Dr. Hidaka conclude that this Gamera creature has been hibernating underground for 200 million years until now, when he decides to take a stroll. Oh, Dr. Contraire, you do have a sense of humor.
I'm simply advancing the theory that the great-granddaddy of all turtles could have reappeared, released from its tomb of ice by the explosion of the bomb. Now, you may blithely ignore the statements of Dr. Hidaka if you wish. However, I note that you haven't offered a more reasonable explanation for the total destruction of the Chitoromaru.
If you'll get down from your pulpit for 1 minute, I'd like to ask you why Washington is so silent about all this. Or do you know more about it than the government?
It would not be the first time Washington has kept the truth from the public, whether it be flying saucers or Gamera.
Oh, so now you believe in flying saucers, along with 200-feet turtles that survive atomic bomb explosions. Of course, we all know there really is a Santa Claus. Oh, Dr. Contraire, every time you bray, you make a bigger jackass of yourself.
Jules, please. We're on
Mr. Standish, I demand an apology. I've devoted my life to science.
Gentlemen,
You'll get no apology from me, Contraire. I prefer to
You have no scholarships to back your arguments. You have no arguments, only invective. Read Virgil's Laocoon. Read Paradise Lost.
The ravings of a lunatic.
Read of the Pyrites, the fire without and the frost within. Read, you ignorant ape. Read what intelligent men have written for thousands of years.
What did he call me?
Jules, please.
He called me an ape?
No,
Gentlemen.
Not merely ape.
Quiet. Please
Ignorant
remember that we're
ape.
on...
Why, you?
Remember that we're
Call
on
me.
the
How
air.
dare you call me an ape? Where'd you get your diploma? Made in
Ladies and
Japan?
gentlemen,
Oh, you're going to give me
I hear
What do you want,
about
an advanced man?
I hope you'll be with us
Something
again
for the
next
circus or
week for
something?
another
What do you expect to
discussion.
make out of this? I'd like to see where
the
you
guest
got
will be.
your
You'll be here and
Would you care for a magazine or newspaper, sir?
Oh, thanks. You're very kind.
You're welcome, sir.
Do you suppose there's any connection between this and what happened to the Shidori Maru, Doctor?
I'm personally inclined to believe there is, yes, although we don't know what happened to the ship. And then the radio blackout. Was that mere coincidence?
And those reports General O'Neill told us about Dr. Hidaka, I think there is a connection between them somehow.
I'm sure of it. And far-fetched as it seems, I'm convinced all this has something to do with Gamera.
You mean you believe such a beast might really exist? Of course, you're the scientist, and I'm just a layman, Doctor. But still, after all, except for the pilot's report and the Eskimo stone, there's really nothing to go on.
Still, you can't just discount all that evidence.
No, you can't. To do so is just dangerous and foolish. I'm afraid Gamera is real. A creature like that. Do you realize the amount of damage it could cause?
Of course I do. In civilized areas, it would be capable of destroying whole towns. Well, you convinced me, Doctor, anyway.
Let's hope General Arnold can convince the people in Washington.
All right, Miss will you take this down, Miss Mr. Jones? Type of the report of what you did. Thank you very much.
Senator? Gentlemen? I think we know why we're here. Let us not waste any time. General Arnold, we'd appreciate your report.
Yes, sir. In addition to our initial findings, huge footprints, not unlike those of a turtle, leading from the area of the explosion to the exact spot of the destruction of the ship, and also where Captain Foster of our air defense claims he saw the giant turtle. And during the last 13 hours, we have received reliable sightings of flying saucers, all fitting the identical description, starting over Nome, Alaska, proceeding to Saskatchewan, on to Toronto, London, Munich, Warsaw, and now Moscow.
General, are you inferring that these sightings of UFOs are related to the reports of a giant turtle, a horrendous monster right out of mythology?
I'm inferring nothing, Senator. I'm reporting facts as we know them. And I might add that if UFO continues its pattern, it will be sighted next over Japan. I would estimate in 5 or 6 hours, or shortly before Dr. Hidaka is scheduled to land at Tokyo.
Dr. Hidaka? Does he have some standing in world science councils? I've never heard of him. And I'm considered expert enough to head committees on nuclear fission and the like. This man should not be permitted to terrify the world with such distortions unless he is qualified to throw some ray of light on these incredible reports.
The point is that Dr. Hidaka is eminently qualified. I have examined all the reports, including the transcript of the conversation between General Arnold and Dr. Hidaka, shortly after the zoologist was rescued by one of our helicopters. It is evident that he is a logical man and one who relies on facts. And from what he learned about Gamera as a result of his research and the evidence at the scene of destruction, I respect his conclusions, whether his knowledge is derived from science or mythology, both extensive.
Yet, Mr. Secretary, you must agree that until more logical explanations are available, the public should not be informed of this factual evidence of supposed footprints of supposed monsters.
That decision was made by the Commander-in-Chief. I do know that if Gamera exists and did survive an atomic explosion, our world is about to face a calamity of enormous proportions.
Well, I, for one, will not be coerced by this schoolboy myth of flaming dragons. And frankly, Mr. Secretary, I am disturbed. I am deeply disturbed to see that you have decided to go along with these alarmists.
Are you, Senator? Well, from the facts, I am quite concerned. Deeply concerned. And so is the President. General Arnold, has Dr. Hidaka offered any advice?
No, sir, there was none he could offer until he knows more about the creature.
Gentlemen, I think we're in for a time of it. General Arnold, you're relieved of all duties at the command post and will take this assignment, the Gamera operation. Report directly to me.
Yes, sir.
Now, gentlemen, if you will excuse us, the President is waiting.
The only 3 known survivors of the ill-fated exploration ship Chidori Maru
Dr. A.G. Hidaka and his 2 companions will arrive in Tokyo tomorrow.
Miss Sakurai.
Ah, Mr. Ueda. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I was on my way to see you.
What's wrong? Has Toshio been misbehaving at school?
No, not really misbehaving exactly. Here, look at this.
Oh? Oh, no. Not more turtles.
Yes. It would seem your brother has some sort of obsession about turtles, Miss Sakurai. I know how children are. They all love to collect pets and things. But this goes beyond that, so I thought I ought to see you.
You mean it's interfering with his work?
So much so that if he continues, he could be expelled. Of course, I understand how lonely it is for him in that lighthouse out there without any friends.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. It is very hard on a little boy his age.
Yes, I know it is. Still, you will speak to him about doing better at school, won't you?
And I'm so sorry he has caused you this trouble.
Not at all. Good day.
Toshio and his silly turtles. Did you rest well, Father? Do you like working at night?
Well, there's not much need for lighthouses during the day, is there?
No. May I be excused? Toshio? Come here. What are you up to, Toshio? Are you going to feed your turtle? Oh, Father?
Yes?
Could you come here a second?
Yes, what is it? Toshio, your sister and I understand your love for your pet turtle, but we want to talk to you about it. Come out here.
Come, Toshio. You have to learn to make friends with people, as well as animals, Toshio. Your turtle is very nice, but you have to have other friends, too.
Set him free, Toshio. It would be better for him to return to the lake, and better for you to forget about turtles.
Listen, if you promise to get rid of that turtle, I think Father will buy you something. Anything you like.
Yes, I will. What would you like most, Toshio? Tell me.
You want me to tell you what I would really like? What is it,
Yes,
Toshio?
tell us. What is it?
To keep it.
Toshio, I want you to set him free. If you don't, nobody will do it for you. It would be a lot nicer, wouldn't it, if you went out yourself and let him go? Listen to me, Toshio. I realize that this may seem cruel. It is, but I'm doing it for your sake.
You do understand, don't you?
Goodbye. Don't go in the ocean. Stay where I put you. Toshio! Naboyo! What is it? Why are you running? Look! Look at what? The ocean? Go to bed now.
Earthquake! Nobuyo! Toshio, are you all right?
No, it's not an earthquake. Look!
Toshio!
Toshio! Oh.
Toshio! 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 Toshio!
Toshio, wake up! Wake up!
Wake up, son. Toshio!
Are you all right?
Sure, I'm all right. That big turtle, Gamera, huh?
Yes, but he's gone.
Apparently he's gone back in the ocean.
But how do I get down here on the ground?
It was a miracle, Toshio. Gamera caught you and put you down.
Huh? Gamera put me down?
Yes, you're safe. You're safe. Thank goodness.
Good evening, Dr. Hidaka.
Dr. Hidaka,
Certainly.
could you answer a few questions? Do you know what General Arnold's plan is?
The General Dean did speak to him, didn't you, sir?
With Dr. Hidaka arriving on Pan American
Just a
Flight
second.
819.
That's all
Please
right now,
report to the
gentlemen.
desk for a message.
Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Hidaka,
I'm
please
Dr.
report to Pan American desk
Hello,
for a message.
Hidaka speaking. Why, of course. I'm practically on my way. That was Professor Morase in Hokkaido. Gamera was seen there by a number of reliable witnesses.
Hokkaido?
Yes, we leave immediately.
Yes, sir.
The scout planes have not yet been able to locate Gamera, who is now definitely known to be on or near Hokkaido. Please stay tuned for continuing announcements and bulletins.
It's dreadful,
we will
isn't
issue
it?
provisional evacuation
Where's Toshio? In bed?
not be activated.
Yes, he's had quite an evening.
We all have.
Necessary.
It's me. Come on out of there. I know why. I bet Gamera scared you, but he's gone.
Did you feel that tremor? What's so unusual? We have them all the time here. Yeah, but not that rough. Ah. I spotted Gamera. Yes, he's headed toward the geothermal installation. Oh! Something must be wrong. I'm getting nothing but a high-frequency noise. Another tremor! What's going on? What is it? An earthquake.
Or a steam explosion! Good evening, Captain.
Good evening.
I'm Dr. Hidaka of Tokyo University. How do you do?
I'm Kyoko
How do you do,
Yamamoto,
sir?
his assistant.
How do you do? And who is this?
Oh, I'm Ayogi, Nito
I'm
Press.
afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. The press is barred.
Captain, just a moment. Perhaps you could make an exception, Captain, in the case of Mr. Ayogi here. I feel he can make a worthwhile contribution to our efforts here. He's been with us from the start, and I value his opinion very highly.
Very well, sir. You can stay.
Thank you.
Explain the situation.
At 1930 hours, Gamera destroyed the lighthouse at Erima here. Then he disappeared. But then, within the last 10 minutes, he was spotted near the geothermal power plant by aerial reconnaissance.
Geothermal power plant?
Allow me to explain, Doctor. In a volcanic area such as this, there are many natural steam vents, or fumaroles, pouring out steam at about 1,000 degrees. This tremendous natural energy has been harnessed to generate electricity.
I see. Then there is superheated vapor at 1,000 degrees issuing from the ground there.
Exactly so.
Excuse me, Dr. Hidaka. Steam that hot could kill a person instantly, could it
Yes.
not? Then why can't we use that steam to destroy Gamera?
I don't think it would work, Captain. You mustn't forget that atomic bomb generated far greater heat. And yet Gamera was able to survive.
Dr. Hidaka, what is there that could stop Gamera then?
Don't know. What's the maximum output of that plant?
350,000 kilowatts.
350,000. It might just work.
Red Scout calling Red Leader. Red Scout calling Red Leader.
This is Red Leader.
All units ready to attack.
Stand by. Over. They are ready to attack now, Dr. Hidaka.
Captain, please hold off the attack for a while. Let's try my plan first.
Yes, sir.
Doctor, we're ready, sir. Yes, you're ready, Doctor.
Doctor, look, he's getting close to the wires.
Ready? Close all circuits. Stand by for signal for full discharge.
Look, he didn't even slow him down.
Yes, this was a mistake. Captain, you'd better give the order to attack.
Yes, sir. Open fire!
Doctor, it looks like he's eating it. Yes, he is. Captain, call off the attack. He's invulnerable, don't you see?
Yes, sir. What?
Evacuate the area. At least all of the civilians. And arrange for a car at once. I must consult with Professor Morase urgently. Good.
He actually ingested the fire?
Yes.
Although legends of fire-breathing monsters like the Chimera and dragons have persisted through the ages, still it's astounding to discover such a creature really exists.
Yes, it is. Is Gamera really invulnerable, Professor?
That I don't know. I've made one conclusion.
Well, what?
Obviously, his metabolism is not like ours. It is not only conceivable, but entirely likely that his cell structure differs radically from known life forms.
For instance, silicon or metallic elements replacing carbon in his tissues.
Precisely. And that would explain his fire-eating and his invulnerability to electric shock, heat, and concussion.
Yes, I agree with you completely, Professor, but that doesn't bring us any nearer to a solution, does it?
This pattern is very peculiar. They look like waves, and yet I don't think they...
Yes, still they're obviously symbols of some sort.
I don't think they're rhythmic enough for waves. Doctor, it would be very useful if we could decipher this.
It's no use, sir. Our weapons do not even slow him down.
Nothing short of an atom bomb will do any good.
You're right. Put me through to General Yotobashi.
Yes, sir.
We understand your problem, and we will do everything we can. You can be assured of it. Thank you. We have just received a request from General Yotobashi for the use of our missiles. Up until now, every armament that we have provided them hasn't done any good.
Our missiles? But that means getting approval of our allies. Mr. Secretary, I'm certain you're aware of our peace treaties and our international obligations.
There isn't time, sir. I recommend that we act immediately. The destructive power of Gamera is beyond comprehension. He must be stopped now.
And I say we must not act in haste.
I disagree with you, Senator. You may inform General Yotobashi, Dr. Hidaka, and Dr. Moras that our missiles are entirely at their disposal. Also, that our government will inform our ambassador to the United Nations to call for an emergency world meeting, because if our missiles fail to destroy Gamera, we will need world cooperation to determine our next line of defense.
Mr. Secretary, have you consulted the President on these decisions?
I have, and he has given me complete authority to implement any moves that we may take. General Arnold, get to it.
Thank you, sir.
Now, gentlemen, I think we'd better order in some lunch. We're apt to be here for some time. If you don't mind, Senator.
You can expect my complete cooperation, sir.
I expect nothing less, sir.
Good evening, Professor Morase.
Good evening. Situation about the same?
Yes, sir. It's about to be changed any moment, though. The Americans are going to attack Gamera with nuclear missiles.
Oh. A message from General Dean, sir. The American missiles are ready.
Good. Clear the area.
No, wait, listen. The missiles won't do any good. It's more likely they'll serve as a source of energy.
All right, if you say so. But what do we do instead, Doctor?
Sir.
Yes? What is it?
We've completed the evacuation, sir, except for patrol units.
Very good. Carry on. Professor Morase, what can we do?
I don't know, since our most powerful weapons are useless. Dr. Hidaka, do you have any ideas?
One. It's not even an idea, just a thought that occurred to me. We assume Gamera is invulnerable, obviously with a great deal of justification. But Gamera is vulnerable to cold. Remember, he was frozen in the ice until the bomb released him.
Yes, of course. We must devise some means of freezing Gamera.
Dr. Hidaka, Professor, the Army may have the answer. Our scientists have developed a freezing bomb to use in fires in nuclear reactors.
Captain, you mean the Army has a bomb that will freeze things?
Yes, though it's still in the experimental stage. I believe we can use it, although there is one serious drawback. The gases that they use in this as a refrigerant dissipate in 10 minutes.
I see. Still, these bombs, are there enough for our purpose?
I believe there's an adequate supply, sir.
This may be the answer. There isn't too much time. Do you suppose you can arrange it?
It's urgent.
I believe so, sir, yes. I'll get started on it immediately.
This is Night Watch Patrol. Gamera is now leaving power plant, heading for mountains.
It should be easier out there.
Yes, it should. The planes will be able to attack from all sides.
Gamera is now on Tsushima Ridge, heading for Devil Spring area.
Roger. That's a big resort area. We have to attack now, before he gets there.
Hurry, forget the bumps.
Yes.
May I have your attention, please? The effect of the freezing bomb doesn't last very long. 10 minutes, which means that your work has to be completed within that time. So everyone, please remember, when you plant the dynamite, be quick, but be careful. We won't get another chance. Thank you and good luck.
Shall I give the signal, Doctor?
Please.
It's working. You're right. His movements are getting slower.
Look, a bomb is doing the trick.
Dr. Hidaka, almost a minute is gone.
Right, thanks. Come, Doctor. On the double.
Look, Gamera's beginning to move. They have enough time left to plant that dynamite. How much time?
Only 3 minutes.
It's only 1 minute, Captain. Right. Clear out! Take cover! Hurry! Watch your fuses!
Let's get out of here!
On the double!
Hurry up! Come on!
Move it out! Hey, watch your 30 seconds!
10 minutes are nearly up now. That's it. The time's up, Doctor.
I know. Stand by!
Yes, sir. Down, Kyoko.
Don't worry. We're all ready.
Fire!
Look, he's down and he's on his back.
Luckily. We've got him now, huh?
Yes, because with Gamera, as with any other turtle, once he's on his back, he can't get up again. We're very lucky that your freezing bomb has worked as well as it did. Dr. Hidaka, I think we've done it.
Dr. Hidaka, it looks like your plan has succeeded.
Yes. And in a month or so from now, he'll be just another zoological specimen.
Uh-huh.
Look, he's putting his legs and head back in his shell. He knows his leg. That's what you call turning turtle.
An amazing adaptation.
The Eskimo stone. Do you have it, Kyoko?
Yes, sir, right here.
That's it. Now I understand the pattern, Professor Moratti. Those lines are meant to represent clouds, you see. A primitive but graphic attempt to show that Gamera can fly.
Gentlemen, Gamera must be stopped. God knows where he'll strike next. So far, the American weapons have been completely ineffective, and the Japanese radar systems offer barely enough warning to evacuate the civilian populations. We must now work as one cohesive unit with one objective, creating a plan to destroy Gamera before he destroys civilization. General Arnold.
Thank you, sir. Both Dr. Hidaka and Dr. Morass are convinced that Gamera is continually on the hunt for food. There is some chemical substance in our fuel that it needs to exist. possibly the same chemical substance it consumed over 200 million years ago. In the beginning, in the Earth's atmosphere, there was less than a small part of 1% of oxygen that we, with lungs, need to live. The other creatures existed on the sustenance of sulfur compounds in their seething earth. Now, as oxygen increased in the world's atmosphere, living things started to develop lungs. Now, Gamera is of the prior period, possibly the last survivor. This all came within the radii of our microscopes, but the existence of Gamera is living proof that they were not all single-celled creatures.
Do you mean it literally eats fire?
Yes. The beast actually eats fire.
That's incredible.
This may explain why he's most destructive when he's unable to satisfy his ravenous appetite, and least destructive when he's gorging himself at some oil refinery or fuel reserve. Now, that may be the key to any plan that we come up with. If we can keep Gamera in one location long enough, we may gain the time we need.
Thank you, General. This conference is now open to discussion. I recognize the representative from the Soviet Union.
I've been authorized by my government to offer complete cooperation. Our nation's resources, scientists, and armed forces are at your disposal.
The American ambassador.
The United States government takes the identical position. To save time, gentlemen, I move for unanimous agreement.
Will all those in favor say aye?
Aye.
So be it. General Arnold, I understand that you and General Sokolovsky of the Soviet Command met with other military authorities and discussed an approach to the problem.
Yes, sir, we did. We proposed a meeting of supply and fuel experts, and at the same time...
Point of order.
Chair recognizes the ambassador.
My country has made its position clear. However, the decision of who is going to direct the military operations has not yet been decided. And until it is, we will in no way...
There is no time for indecision or debate. General Arnold has been on top of this situation since the trouble began. It is logical he direct the operation.
May I remind the ambassador that it was General Arnold who gave the orders to shoot down one of my nation's aircraft.
Which was flying over American territory at the time and carried the bomb that on exploding released Gamera.
Our planes were forced into the area, and besides, I want...
Gentlemen, please. As the American ambassador has stated, we do not have time for debate. I recommend that there be a joint command under the direction of General Arnold of the United States Forces and General Sokolovsky of the Soviet Army. If the ambassadors have no objections, I suggest we put it to a voice.
No objections.
If General Arnold considers it practical.
General Sokolovsky and I have worked together before, in Berlin after the war. I think we can still function as a team.
All right. I'll agree to the proposal.
Will all those in favor say aye?
Aye.
The ayes have it. It is a joint command. You may continue, General Arnold.
Thank you, sir. After the fuel and supply experts have solved the problem of logistics, we have one plan that we think might work. We have discussed Plan Z with the Japanese authorities, and they agree it is the best of our alternative plan. Is that correct, sir?
That is so. Plan Z is hope of the world.
Gentlemen, Plan Z is open to discussion.
Here's another one from Paris. Gamera has been sighted all over the world, but only in the air.
Yes. Apparently his experience with the freezing bomb frightened and disturbed him.
Yes.
But what happens when he gets hungry again? See who it is.
Yes, sir. Come in, please.
How do you do? I'm Nobuyo Sakurai, and this is my brother Toshio.
How do you do?
Good afternoon, sir.
And I am
Good
the
afternoon.
doctor's assistant. These are the Sakuraists from the Arima Lighthouse, Doctor. I asked them to come when I heard that they were in Tokyo.
Mhm.
Yes. Well,
Sightseeing?
not exactly. You see, our home was destroyed.
My.
They're rebuilding everything now. And since there is no place nearby where we can stay, why, Toshio and I have come to visit our uncle here in Tokyo.
Oh, yes, I understand.
Yes, but as long as you are here, Toshio, you mustn't miss the sightseeing. See that? Right there? That is the Tokyo Tower.
Dr. Hidaka?
Yes?
Is Gamera going to return?
Well, let us hope that he doesn't return here. It's very dangerous.
Gamera saved my life. I hope he's all right. He doesn't mean to be dangerous. He's just so big and clumsy, that's all.
He goes overboard when it comes to turtles.
I like turtles, that's all. I bet Gamera's lonesome too, wherever he is. Even a turtle doesn't like to be alone. If people were kind to Gamera, I bet he could be trained to be nice and quiet, like other turtles. I wonder where he is now.
Good night, Toshio. I think Dr. Hidaka was very nice to explain everything, don't you? And at least you realize now how dangerous Gamera really is. Listen, I think tomorrow you and I should go sightseeing. Uh-huh. Toshio? Sound asleep already. Good night. Little turtle.
A mysterious reversal of this morning's tide caused heavy flooding in the Sumida River, threatening to wash out large stretches of the shoreline. At the Kawasaki Wharf in Tokyo Bay, meanwhile, the mysterious tide, which was accompanied by severe local radio interference, caused this collision between two oil tankers. Fireboats and tugs at tremendous risk towed the burning ships from the oil storage docks, averting potential disaster. Now, here are pictures just released to us by the security forces of the geothermal power plant destroyed by Gamera last week. As you can see from these films, virtually nothing remains of the plant but shattered debris. So complete is the devastation caused by Gamera that cost estimates in the millions are based on total replacement rather than reconstruction. This was the scene earlier today at Haneda Airport, when the International Commission arrived. Representatives of 20 nations, including Professor Bauer of the United States, Academician Yanovsky of the Soviet Union. We interrupt to bring you live from the conference itself a statement by Dr. Hidaka.
Good evening. We are fairly certain that the disturbances earlier today have been caused by Gamera's return.
You mean he's in the Tokyo area?
Yes, unfortunately. But knowing that he is in Tokyo gives us a chance to carry out the United Nations Plan Z for his disposal. Yes. Will the projectionist show the film, please? This is Oshima Island in Tokyo Bay, a dormant volcano used at present for a space installation and weather observatory. It is here that Plan Z will be carried out as soon as arrangements are completed. In the meantime, let us hope Gamera stays where we can find him and does no further damage.
This is Haneda Control. Interference on the line. This is Haneda Control. We have lost our contact. We cannot reach you. Do not attempt to land. There it is! Look! It's Gamera! Gamera! Look out!
Attention, everyone! Hey, cover! Gamera is attacking! Come on, we've got to stop them! Take cover! Attention! No! Not an earthquake! Gamera! He's coming, I tell you! Quickly! Hurry, get out of here! Quickly, move! Go on!
Control your cool. We're not going anywhere.
Right.
I say we should stay here and dance. How about it?
Are you all insane? Hurry, get out of here!
Special bulletin! Special bulletin! Gamera is attacking! Proceed to shelter immediately! Proceed to shelter! Gamera is attacking! Gamera is attacking!
Good night! What is going on? Gamera! Gamera! Gamera!
The authorities have orders not in the immediately threatened areas between Kahin and Tokyo Bay
Toshio,
to
come and
stay
help
off
me,
the
please.
streets to facilitate
Come on.
rescue operations.
I can't do it all by
People in
myself.
outlying areas will receive evacuation
Toshio, did you hear me?
from their civil
I need
defense
some
leaders.
help.
Do not attempt to leave on your
Toshio.
own. Only authorized rescue and fire equipment and personnel will be passed.
Don't do that.
If you still have
Listen
running water,
to me.
fill as
You
many
mustn't.
large containers as possible so you have a supply on hand for drinking and smuggling.
All right, that's the signal. We leave in 5 minutes.
Isn't Toshio Ichiro?
I think he went to the river.
The river. Toshio! Toshio! Toshio!
Gamera's at the refinery!
Oh, he is.
Hurry, quick!
Hurry!
Run!
Oh, I'm going to miss the train.
Okay. Get going! Roll it! Refinery, O'Neill speaking. Yes, Dr. Daka. Yes, sir, I understand. We'll try. Listen, everybody. They will be ready on Oshima Island for another 24 hours. That means we've got to keep rolling gas down there till the supply runs out. All right. Everybody ready now? Let them roll! Right, boss. Here goes. What?
Hold it!
Hey, Gamera!
Come here. Are you nuts? Get out of there. Come on. Come on now. You're getting smoke killed. Come on, kid.
Here's my threat.
What? Come on. Are you all right, kid?
I think so.
All right, then. Come on. Let's go.
Put me down. Put me down. I can walk.
Oh, he's
Put
all
me
right.
down.
Oh, he's lucky to be alive. Listen to me, kid. That was a pretty stupid stunt you pulled back there.
It was not. I wanted to see Gamera, that's all.
Uh-huh. Well, you saw him all right, didn't you?
Is he hurt, sir?
No, he's all right. There, now go home, will you?
He wanted to see Governor.
We are certain that Gamera will remain at the Kyushu refinery as long as we are able to feed him. However, our fuel supply is now dangerously low. Without an airlift, we cannot keep him there.
We've anticipated this, sir. By nightfall, you will start receiving a steady flow of high-grade fuel oil.
Excellent.
Mr. Ambassador, my country is very anxious to know how you are coming along with Plan Z.
Our men are working around the clock to complete the installation. Once we have determined a way to lead Gamera to the location, we are hopeful the plan will work.
It must work, gentlemen. If it doesn't, Gamera might well destroy civilization as we know it.
Yes, the conversion to Z plan must be completed in 24 hours.
If it is humanly possible, it will be so.
We know your people are doing all they can.
Gentlemen, I am happy to report that thanks to the UN airlift of gas and oil, the Gamera has stayed put where he is at the refinery, and that Plan Z will be ready for execution tonight.
Just a minute, Smash. Let's not congratulate ourselves prematurely, gentlemen. We have only oil and gas enough for the one attempt. And Plan Z must be put into effect at once, as soon as the evacuation of the civilians from Oshima is completed.
Hurry up. Hurry up. This is hard. Come on. All right. Hurry up.
Careful.
Well, Ayagi, this is goodbye for now,
You know,
I guess.
it doesn't seem right somehow, Doctor. Not after I've been with you all along.
Uh-huh, but the press is only being allowed to send their pool correspondent.
I know. But that doesn't make it any less disappointing. Good luck.
Ayagi, Go to Kawasaki. Dr. Murase is handling things there.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Goodbye.
So long.
All right, details. Get down and line up along that wall there.
Testing,
On the
Kawasaki
double.
control, calling Oshima. Kawasaki control, calling Oshima. Testing.
Dr. Hidaka should be at Oshima by now.
Yes. And we'll be ready here as soon as they need us.
Good. Let's hope our plan to get Gamera to Oshima works.
This one next? Yeah, pick up that slack. You want to dump it? All right, you ready?
Hey, go away!
Dr. Murase. Excuse me, sir. A young lady to see you.
Excuse me,
Miss
Professor.
Sakurai, what are you doing here?
Please. It's Toshio. At 10, we were supposed to evacuate to Hachioji. But Toshio's gone. He's been missing all day.
Yes, sir. We have just finished unloading.
Hey, where do you want the stuff?
Take it up to the warehouse.
Right.
It is on its way.
That should do it, I think. Don't you?
Let me go! Let me go!
All right, get down out of there.
What's that? What's going on?
We just found a stowaway, sir.
Stowaway?
Boy, it's Toshio. You shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. I came here to see Gamera, that's all.
Gamera?
You can stay, Toshio. But you have to behave, understand?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take care of Toshio, Doctor. You hungry?
Starving.
It's time to begin.
Good.
Is everything ready here?
Yes, Doctor.
But Dr. Daka, are you sure this scheme of yours will lure Gamera to Oshima Island?
Practically certain. Assuming, of course, his behavior pattern remains unchanged. You may begin your tanker operation. Everything's ready on Oshima Island.
On the double! Get those hoses out there! Take it! On the double, I said! All right, take your position! Don't bunch up! Give yourselves room!
Yes, as soon as it's ready. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Yes, that's fine. Goodbye. Miss Sakura, good news. Toshio's safe on Oshima Island.
Oh, my. Toshio's all right.
Yes, Professor. Phase 2 can begin. The ships are here. Yes, as soon as you are ready. You are? Begin immediately.
Thank you, Doctor. All right, General, they're ready.
Thank you. Sergeant, proceed.
Squad, posts! Open fire!
Look, he's moving. It's going to work.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Naboyo. Hello, Dr. Hidaka. It works. Gamera's following the path of fire to Oshima.
So we did it. He's on his way here.
Do you see Gamera?
Yes. No,
Not yet.
We're all
Just
ready.
the fire.
Thank you, Professor.
Can you see anything? Is Gamera there yet?
Kyoko, for heaven's sake.
Typhoon warning.
Doctor, listen.
Attention! Typhoon warning! A small typhoon originating east of Otori Island has changed course and is approaching the Tokyo area. All shipping is warned to take shelter immediately. High winds, rain squalls,
Dr. Hidaka, could this be trouble for us?
Take all necessary
I think we're all right once Gamera is here.
There is a threat of volcanic activity and
Gamera!
the Tokyo area. Caused by Gamera. Services. It is advised that everyone assure themselves of an adequate water and food supply. Check your first aid materials.
No! Gamera! It's a trap! Get back! You're in danger!
Come on, Gamera! Come on! That's it! We've got you now! Look! The wind is blowing out the fire!
Look, the fire is out. Come, go. This blasted typhoon.
Can't anything be done, Doctor?
Might I suggest, Doctor, that we use some of the fuel from Plan Z?
It's not practical.
Why not?
Because if we did, there wouldn't be enough fuel left over for the plant itself. See?
Dr. Hidaka!
Sabotage!
Hey, you! Stop there! Put out the fire!
What are you doing? Are you mad?
That man! Dr. Yagi!
Let me go! Don't put out the fire! Doctor, listen!
What's the meaning of this?
Are you insane? Mr. Ayagi, what are you doing?
Listen to me. You both don't understand. If Gamera sees that, he'll come back, won't he?
You're right, Hayagi. Men, light the fire! Hurry!
Keep feeding the fire! That's it! Forward! The wind! Gasoline! Get the gas from the truck! The fire's going out!
Dr. Hidaka!
It's no use.
Gamera!
Look at that. There he goes, and there's nothing we can do about it.
And so close to success, too.
Ah! Rotten luck. He's turning! The volcano did it!
We're all right.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful, huh? Here comes the plane. Probably Professor Morassi.
Yes.
10 minutes and counting.
The eruption has subsided, sir.
Not even a live volcano could keep me away today.
Yes, sir. Tighten your belt.
No boil!
Good morning, Professor Moran.
Toshio!
Did you have a
No
pleasant
boil!
flight?
Toshio!
You had me scared half to death.
Call me later. Right now we got to hurry, or else we miss everything. Come
5
on.
minutes and counting.
Wait till you see this. Look.
It's incredible.
Here they are.
Professor Morassi.
Ah, Dr. Hidaka, everything's going well, it seems.
Very well indeed.
Excellent.
Stand by, please. The count is now 10 seconds and holding.
All set?
Yes, sir.
Good. Ready ignition and start off step 2. Begin step 2. Ready?
Toshio.
Open hatches. Flares out.
Hatches open. Flares out.
Ready with the capsule? Close capsule. Activate energizer. Stand by. Resume count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
It's a success! We made it!
This is United Nations Radio. At this very moment, the Plan Z rocket with Gamera aboard is starting on its long journey to Mars. Plan Z, a triumph of scientific achievement, is the result of the combined efforts of all the nations of the world. Thus, through international cooperation, a major threat to civilization has been averted.
Well, John, we did it. So the three of us saw the beginning and the finish, eh?
Only I didn't get a picture.
Where's he going, Dr. Hidaka?
He's on his way to Mars. So I guess that he'll still be lonely, eh?
I think so, Dr. Hidaka. But when I grow up, I'm going to be a scientist like you. And then I'll go to Mars in a rocket.
I see.
Gamera, sayonara.
Wow. Unbelievable. Gamera. See, I don't know, man. To me, you get shot off to Mars. Maybe it's like a vacation.
Yeah.
For Gamera. Maybe he's like, oh, okay. Now I don't have these annoying humans to deal with. I can just set up shop here.
Can he breathe the air on Mars?
Yeah, that's true. He might just melt
yeah,
immediately.
Just suffocates.
Yeah.
Poor Gamera.
I don't know if it was Mars or Venus, but I once had an astronomy prof I think it was probably Venus, but he said something like, or maybe it was Mars, but it was sort of like the environment's so like unhospitable. He's like, 3 things would happen when you got off your ship in Mars. He's like, first of all, your body would just like totally like just get crushed by the gravity, you know. And then he's like, and you'd be catching on fire or something because of the heat. And then eventually you'd just like disintegrate because of the acidity of the atmosphere. You'd just be gone.
It'd probably be Venus, I'm guessing.
But probably.
Because it's closer to the sun and the temperature's way higher.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah.
But I mean, you'd still die on Mars.
Yeah. Mars, you'd probably freeze to death.
Yeah, or you'd suffocate. I mean, you wouldn't be able to breathe.
Yeah.
But I think the gravity on Mars, they're sending.
Oh, okay.
They're going to send people there, right? So I'm guessing as long as you're in a suit, you can walk around and stuff.
That would be interesting. Yeah. So like.
But I have to assume Total Recall was scientifically accurate, so they were on Mars.
And your eyes bug out.
I'm going to Mars. We have to get to Mars.
Get to Mars.
I hate how in the new version of that, they didn't even have any Mars in it.
Yeah.
That was a huge part of the movie.
I hated that new version.
It was terrible.
It's weird when you make the original look genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
I have to get to Mars.
So anyway, I like this version of... I like Gamera. He's wacky, even though he's a total ripoff. But and he fights some wacky villains sometimes. But... there's better monster movies, obviously. My personal favorite is The Relic. I think it's my favorite. Do you know that movie?
I've definitely heard of it. I'm not sure if I've seen it, though.
It's like in a museum, and basically what's happened is some weird relic has been shipped to the museum, but it's, I don't know, some kind of hoodoo or voodoo's involved, and some weird kind of diabolical creature from the past. They didn't get too far into that, but I just thought it was one of those, like, I think Stan Winston designed it, so guy who designed The Predator and some other things. But it was just one of those where, like, they made the monster look so freaking creepy that, like, even I'm like walking out of the theater and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, is there going to be? And then, like, come on, it's some weird voodoo thing. Of course, there's not going to be a monster like that ever. You know, they just pure Hollywood invention. But yeah, I've never, like, I'm still psyched to see Godzilla, even though I've heard, like, mixed reviews, but I can't really, obviously the Broderick one, everybody kind of loathes that.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
And I can't think of it, like, I did actually see, like, you know, this student of mine let me borrow the original, and that, I could see the value of it, but still it looks pretty primitive. I mean, it's not like you're going to watch the original and go, oh my God, it's mind-blowing, you know. So, I mean, if you consider Jaws a monster movie, I guess that's, it's just a regular shark, so.
Yeah.
Not really a monster.
Really big shark.
But when I was a kid, Creature from the Black Lagoon was all you needed. Another guy in a rubber suit.
Right. I liked some, like Cabin in the Woods. I mean, obviously there wasn't one monster, but I love how they had all the monsters, like, locked away somewhere. And
that was cool.
The movie Silent Hill, have you ever seen that? It's based off a video game, a PlayStation video game, but that has some cool monster characters in it, too. And the second one had a really cool, I mean, the movie wasn't that great, but they had a pretty cool, like, monster that was, like, made out of old mannequins, like a bunch of old mannequins, so a bunch of, like, heads and arms and legs, all like a huge, imagine like a huge spider, but made out of mannequins. It was pretty wild. So those ones stick out to me as some at least better characters.
Yeah.
And the guy also in Silent Hill, like the huge guy with like the big like metal axe that seems like way too big for him even to carry. Like his head's inside this like weird metal clamp. That guy's pretty wild too. Yeah, go check it out.
Thought into the monsters. Yeah, I didn't hear good things about the second movie, but sounds like I should see it just for the visuals.
I think, I mean, it's got some interesting characters, pretty creepy.
I'm sure we're missing something. I mean, of course, there's really wacky stuff like whatever that alien thing is in The Thing. That's more of a, similar kind of, but that thing turns into some wacky kind of, got all these moving parts or whatever, so. But, Gamera, maybe one day. Maybe they'll remake Gamera someday.
I'm sure they will. They have run out of ideas quickly,
exactly.
So they'll do it.
I can't believe somebody told me there was something like 26 Godzilla movies apparently.
I'd believe it. I mean, they've redone it so many times.
Yeah. And they did continue, like, they had like a Son of Godzilla or whatever, and just goofy stuff like that. So.
How can Godzilla reproduce? Is he asexual?
Well, in the original, the claim is that, like, okay, maybe some of these dinosaur type, you know, that maybe there was something in between dinosaurs and whatever comes next, and so like maybe but these creatures were able to somehow maybe sort of stay dormant, you know, somewhere in the ocean or whatever. But then, guess what woke them up? The nuclear bombs.
Right.
Oops, our bad. But yeah, I mean, they're sort of like, okay, and then, but he's also charged with radiation, so did we sort of help create, you know, like make him, again, like, is it a mutant thing, whatever?
Right.
Is he like the Hulk version of a dinosaur?
Yeah, he gets angry and gets way bigger.
They did do the thing, though, like I've seen something in the commercials where it's like, they show his, whatever you call those things, jutting out of his back, I don't know, quills or some kind of weird thing. They show him glowing or something, I think, at one point. In the original, that was like part of his thing. It's like those little things would glow, and then when they were doing that, he could shoot. He would actually shoot something that looked like just gas, but then it would turn into fire and everything and torch the joint, so.
Everyone screams.
And I guess the new movie plays upon this idea of like he's a bad guy, but then there's other monsters, so he sort of helps to fight them off a bit, you know. So.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was part of it.
Yeah. Supposedly there's some other monsters, but...
Is Ultraman in it? Would that be great?
Oh, yeah, I did like that as a kid, man.
Yeah.
Freaking Ultraman. The one thing I will say, though, that, you know, just maybe don't, if you're wanting some wall-to-wall monster flick, then that's not what you're going to get. Apparently, there's several scenes in the new movie where it's like they look like they're going to build up to some huge ultimate kind of fight, and then they kind of cut to something else. So maybe that could be frustrating. Maybe it's just their way of sort of trying to build tension or whatever. But maybe it's sort of way like Spider-Man. Stick around for the sequel.
Yeah.
The Sinister Six will be.
Let's make this movie way too long.
Yeah.
So.
Well, folks, we hope you enjoy the show, and probably back again sometime this summer for another blockbuster review. But
sure.
Till then.
All right. Keep popping, Colonel.